Welcome, welcome, welcome to a special rock and roll. Overtime, every time. We're gonna go all the way to the mountain in these steel toe boots from my neighborhood. We're gonna go to the mountain, Mount Royal. Special, go electricians, go today. Go electricians, go today. Go electricians of the Collective North American Civilization. As yesterday we went for the plumbers. Today we're gonna go for those electricians. We're gonna go on these steel toes. Up. And working with this laptop, I wasn't feeling it. But then I said, I just stay home, I check my emails, check for business, and so I'm gonna do what gives me joy, what gives me a little bit of purpose, if you will, and gonna go march a little bit. Gonna go do my investment in the body for the day and stay active. And even if I wasn't feeling like that, the nurses are on the field, the doctors are on the field, the farmers are on the field, the butchers, the bakers are on the field. They be cooking, so thank you, butchers, bakers, nurses, doctors, grocery store clerks. Marching for the electricians today. Gotta get that celebrating the electricians. If you're an electrician, this one's for you. Rainbow Dragon, rock and roll overtime. Every time we're gonna go to the mountain. As we go, a snowstorm coming again in 48 hours. And again, I gotta say my gratitude before. Do commence. Grateful, thankful that my rent's paid, electricity bills paid, got food and coffee. Grateful, thankful that my rent's paid, electricity bills paid, got food and coffee. Grateful, thankful, rent's paid, electricity bills paid, got food and coffee. As a matter of fact, got some chips. And I'm grateful, thankful again. And it's gonna be 4 years since I died of COVID. I died on this island of Montreal, aka Hawk Island. Hawk Island, HAWK, Hawk Island, Montreal, calling all willing loving to support the initiatives. Part of my ongoing projects and initiatives, and as an independent artist, athlete, philosopher. Turn your heads left and right when you cross the street, because you never know, although this is one way, the brakes might malfunction and the citizen might press the accelerator and not the brakes, so you never know. The brakes, possible that the brakes don't function properly and that the citizen presses the accelerator instead of pressing the brakes. So these are possibilities that as a citizen now, going to the mountain, working with this laptop, that I have to be mindful of, So for our safety and the safety of others, we gotta get out of the way. For example, my fellow citizen with the baby carriage, gotta be mindful for the security, safety. I gotta move out of the way because I'm wearing a backpack. I have a backpack on my back. I have these steel toes, and so I go to the mountain. So add the security. Security gotta go hand in hand with liberty. Look at those three. Are those nests? In French, nest is nid, and here I turn my head left and right, because now I'm in the public. I got an added responsibility, duties, and obligations when I'm in the public to be mindful of others' liberties, other security. See, there's the car with the city. I'm every day going fix something for the city. Thank you, public workers, changing up the aqueducts, and now we got cleaning water. Those plumbers, that was dedicated to the plumbers yesterday. The march today, we're dedicating this march to the electricians today. Thinking about all the electricians across the collective North American civilization, across North America now. What are they changing some wires so that we get good electrics. So we get that energy that comes from Hydro-Quebec. We got to be mindful. Civilization is a privilege, brothers and sisters. Oh, where did I drop? I dropped the can. I put some cans, and I got $1.50 from 15 cans because they're 10 cents. But this one I forgot. So I'm not gonna leave it on the floor because, of course, you're supposed to recycle it. Don't leave stuff like just on the streets like this. You gotta put it in the garbage. But this has to be in the recycling. But if it goes in the garbage, and this has to be recycled. So I'm gonna put this in my pocket because it fell from my pocket. I guess I had one left, which I missed because I had 15 and now I had 16. But anyways, I got $1.50, right? So that's gonna give me some wafers. That's gonna give me maybe some bananas. That's gonna give me maybe some bread, some food, because I spend for food now. And being my rent's paid, electricity bills paid, although I would have in theory food to last me until February. Food is so essential and primordial, We gotta get that primordial, and sometimes we gotta break it down to basics, and sometimes we gotta get it down to the basics, and got to that rock and roll. 3 o'clock exactly in Hawk Island, Montreal. 12, I guess, on the West Coast. How's that? Give some charity, NFL, NBA, NHL, multi-million athletes. So we go to the mountain. World's greatest living, dancing millennial rainbow poet, rainbow dragon at your service. Fellow citizens, unite coast to coast. Please, I want to hear more gratitude on that radio, that television. I want to hear more encouragement of citizens to work out a little bit, you know. I wasn't feeling it today, but hey, I said, you know, when am I feeling it? And I started thinking about the truckers, started thinking about the nurses, started thinking about the farmers, started thinking about the butchers, the bakers, all those involved in the distribution and the production of food, the firefighters, those cleaning the roads, the public workers. So I said, I'm going to go to the mountain again, as I do dedicate all my marches to different causes, different citizen workers, depending on what field. And this one's for the electricians today, for the electricians today, for the electricians today. Turn your heads left and right when you cross the street. Turn your heads left and right when you cross the street. For added security, because I'm in the public, I got added responsibilities, duties and obligations, which if I would have stayed home, I wouldn't have not had those same responsibilities, duties and obligations while being at home. So I'm here, got to stay to the right, just like driving, and got to be mindful that my liberty has to go hand in hand with my fellow citizens' liberty, individual liberty, got to be secured. Freedom got to be secured. Here across North America, we got work to do, public works. We got potholes, we got highways need repairing. Got to be that freedom in action. You know, I'm pro-labor and love universal revolutionary centrist. Always brings some good joy when I'm physically active, when I'm engaged in physical activity. Here, he saluted me with the hand, so give me priority, although he has a stop, see? Had a stop sign there, so he has to stop. He has to stop from the north. He's coming from the south. And they can go south-north, or I'm going east, east-east, right? In the back of me is the west, that way is north, that way is south, south-south. So he's going west. No, he's coming from the west going east. He's coming from the east, from the west going east. Correction. I'm coming from the west. I'm going east. He's coming from the west going east. So that way where the camera's pointing now is north. That way is south. So the intersection, depending on the stops where they are, you got to turn your head left and right. You got to turn your head left and right. Check it from the north side, from the south side. And you got to make sure, turn your heads, because like I said, you know, brakes might malfunction. The citizen driver might press the accelerator instead of the brake, right? Might press the accelerator instead of the brake, might press the accelerator instead of the brake. So those are all possibilities which can occur when driving. So now going to the mountain, as I love doing, meditating and rock and roll for the electricians. With that rock and roll, you know we go. And those changing data rocking for the electricians. They get those handles, gotta not get electrocuted. Yeah, this rock and roll freestyle for the electricians. Marching with that rock and roll on the mountain, here we go. Like a toad, electricians on the road. Going to change those fuses on the road. Fuses on the go, fuse up in the low. Fuse up in the high, fuse up in the north. Gotta read that panel right. Gotta read that panel right. Electricians on the bite. Gotta read that panel right. Electricians on the bite. Gotta read that panel right. Electricians on the right. So celebrating electricians with rock and roll and meditations, and you know, we gotta get that citizen integration, because we gotta learn a lot of things, and I'm learning every day so many things I don't know. I'm a philosopher, artist, athlete. I presented my thesis to the world. Civilization is a privilege. I dance best, but I see that UFO. What is that? Yeah, that's kind of cool. Somebody put it. The skyward eyes. So kind of like it. Of course, you're not really supposed to put there, but nonetheless, somebody put it. I don't know who, but you're not supposed to put stickers and stuff. But it's not bad. I guess it's kind of cute. I guess if it's kind of cute, we might let it slide. You know. Let's say if I would have been a officer of the peace, officer of the law, calling for all to support the Dragon Army Public-Private Partnership Initiative. They said, hey, what you putting that sticker there? UFO sticker? Okay, but can you use right to the city and see if I can get some permissions for you to put your stickers in some places. Not all, in some places. You know, we got to find venues for people who want to do those activities, to find venues. That's why, like me, I say I do have aggression. I have aggression, brothers and sisters. I have aggression. But I freaking channel it. I sublimate it. I work out, I train, I exercise. I work out, I train, I exercise. So that I harm none, right? When I interact, when I go outside, so that I don't harm none, commit violence to my fellow citizens, brothers and sisters here, right? My fellow Quebec nation, you're my family. Sometimes we're dysfunctional. I consider Quebecers, Canadians, North Americans family. And I was born in the USA twice. That way, served both times in the United States Army post 70-76. Is that correct? Both times I was served in the United States Army post 70-76, and I've served both times in the United States Army post 1776. And all who come here to join us in love and to have a little bit of dance and share and create culture and build more dams in Hydro-Quebec and have some joy for the children and public hygiene. See here, this is a public garden, a little public garden. That's good. I like this initiative. Urban farming, everybody got to eat. Look at those skyscrapers. See, so super important. Urban farming, I did a little bit before COVID, a few times, few seasons, so I got some experience. I can say I farmed, you know. We're farmers on a big scale, small scale, medium scale, big scale, they rock. How many truckers now going on the road? You know? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm financially struggling, $10,500 in debt, but I'm rich, laying the foundations of the first empire, the kingdom. North Americans unite, across Pan America, for the Democratic Republic of North America, all of the Americas. We gotta get together coast to coast. There's new here, a new civilizational complex. The Pan-American civilizational complex is new. Lots of changes, and of course we got the north, central, and south, plus the fourth dimension is kind of the islands, which are part of the Pan-American civilizational complex. I learned some Spanish. We gotta get it together because who knows? Maybe across the Atlantic, nuclear war across the Pacific. China might invade Taiwan at the moment. Taiwan is officially called the Republic of China, while China is called the People's Democratic Republic. It's North Korea. That's North Korea though. People's. Let's slow down for the child and. Thank you, merci. So I appreciate that. He saw me and I was slowing down a little bit so that I don't cause any harm. And for the children, holding a child by the hand, so I went to the contour. So here we go. Hey, we made it just in time. See my ambulance drivers. Gotta salute first responders, ambulance drivers on the road, and they get that ambulance and they get it for the go. And somebody, maybe they need a hug, firefighters need a hug. Hugs I got. Laying the foundations with kisses of the first empire to be founded by kisses. The first empire to be founded by kisses. Kisses I got by the trains. K-I-S-S-E-S, kisses. Tickles with it, hugs with it, marching, rock and roll. Lots of push-ups, lots of kisses, lots of hugs. Lots of songs, new songs when the sun rises until the sun sets, even post-midnight, midnight. Another sun is always shining, always rising, the sun, my king, the pope. But anyways, it's not a story to the electricians today. See, all this is electrics. Gotta defend the electric power grid of North America. Gotta defend the electric power grid of North America. We gotta defend the electric power grid of North America. We gotta play that D. Dragon Army gotta play that D. Gotta play that D, Dragon Army. We channel the aggression with push-ups and hugs. We channel the aggression with push-ups and hugs. We channel the aggression with push-ups and hugs. Rainbow Dragon, androgynous pancycle, not perfect, far from it. I encourage you all to turn your heads left and right when you cross the streets due to the fact that brakes might malfunction. The citizen driver might press the accelerator instead of the brake. It happens, eh? I make mistakes on the daily. I can clean better, train better, work out better. Hey, I died during COVID. It's gonna be 4 years in February, end of January until about February 2024. It's gonna be. See the crows say, "We got you, dragon. We know your secrets. You like your BDSM switch. No need to spy on me." RCMP, RCMP, RCMP. Ceases. Stasis are gone after 1989, but you got Chinese Secret Service, Russian Secret Service, and no need to spy on me. I'm pretty much open about who I am, and we gotta secure that freedom. We gotta give to charity, and gotta get that rock and roll, you know. And anyways, going to the mountain, turn your heads left and right, right and left, and it's always super important to encourage citizens to work out, train, exercise. And I'm calling on Post Canada and Postal Office of the United States to every week, every Monday, or every other second Monday, every other third Monday, every fourth Monday, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, to encourage citizens to work out, train, exercise, and just give them a little bit of encourage you, something like that. Here, bilingual, trilingual in Spanish, to an increase in public hygiene. Things to be encouraged, you know, and we need to hear it more on the radio, my opinion, and my call, you know. Give a shout out, 1 hour radio, you can give a little bit of a LOV to the butchers, bakers, truckers, nurses, doctors. Well, you can send a little bit of love, you know. Sending a little bit of love now as I march. Nurses changing bandages. Nurses changing bandages. Nurses changing bandages. And the butchers doing that butchering. And the firefighters loving. You know, love is action. Love is action, love is action, you know. So this is what it is. I carpe diem every day. Every day carpe diem. So I died of COVID. I was very sick and disease. It was like death, pestilence, and disease. It was like pestilence, death, and disease. It's like disease, pestilence, and death. For me personally. So since then I'm being reborn, and you know, with my own faults, my own mediocrities, my own being average at some things while being so-so, but being so average and mediocre at some things, that means that I'm also great, super, and excellent at some other things. Geopolitical analysis, as I'm an Asperger's, we got obsessions, and one of mine is geopolitical analysis, and I am 100% kind of proud to say that I predicted the situation, how it's unfolding now in terms of geopolitics. Geopolitically, I'm meaning it. I, of course, made the predictions back in October 2019, and I've predicted pretty much of the situation that's unfolding at the moment. And of course, there's gonna be some LOVE, and I love that building. I'll be checking. Oh, I'm gonna cross there, man. Check that out. 10 seconds, man. Yeah, a little bit, and gotta go to the mountain. I love this building here. Yeah, I gotta love this building right there. I gotta love this building. I gotta love this building right here. But I want to eat more colors, some rainbow. But I really love that building, and I'm actually happy that. I mean, I'm assuming. I don't like to assume, but here's some good. I see the youth happy. They were smiling, and the teens, the youth. I see them happy. Joy brings me some joy because they're the future. And, you know, we gotta look out for our children, our youth, and we gotta love them and encourage them in whatever activities they love to do. Super important to encourage our youth, our children to do the activities, and if you see them engaging in sports and fitness, super important to encourage them. And it's icy shit, man. Got ice patches, but still, I gotta give a shout out now that I saw the public works machine. I gotta give a shout out to those who had cleaned the roads and put the salt. See, there's salt on the pedestrian. This is the pedestrian sidewalks. It's been built in the 50s. It's a privilege. And again, I forgot to check those pillars. I said I was gonna check. I forgot. They're Ionic, Doric, or Corinthian. Corinthian, Doric, or Ionic. They're Corinthian, Doric, or Ionic, but it's a very nice building. And I like the pillars. See the pillars there? But again, I forgot to check if they're Doric, Ionic, or Corinthian. They're from the ancient Greco-Roman civilization, the ancient Roman Empire, and that's what I'm calling here as North Americans Unite. But I really love the architecture of this building. It's really nice, majestic, so, and I really like it a lot. I would really want to, well, you know, I like color, so the only thing I would like is a little bit of color, but it's a nice building, and it's a nice building, and of course it's high school, so I love our youth. I always dedicate the marching to our youth as well. You know, I write children's books, and I love the youth, my children, man, my children like my family. I'm a pro-labor, loves universal revolutionary centrist. Maybe in some things I'm a bit too lax with the youth, you know. A bit too lax maybe with our youth, you know. Dance safely in the streets. Gotta dance safely in the streets. You gotta dance safely in the streets, you know. And sometimes drivers lose that patience. They gotta get that honk, but it wasn't for me because I'm minding my business here and going straight. Gotta carpe diem it every day, man. You know, I put my philosophies on the table. I'm calling all institutions and organizations to support it. My brothers and sisters, they're going through deep changes, and I was a little bit disappointed. I still am, because I thought with COVID we're gonna make big changes, especially in the economic, financial, commercial reasons and motives, because of course a lot of people went back to business, but business is good. I'm pro-business, but I'm also pro-labor, and I believe we can do better, because what is money? Fundamentally to buy, sell. Money is to buy, sell goods, services. That's what money fundamentally is. And I think where we are now with the public finances, record debts, and private, many people have debts. Debts are record level, both private and public. I'm on the private level. My private debt now is $10,500 only once. I never had missed a payment on my debt, on my loan. Never. And I got 7 seconds, so I'm going to cross to the other side. Never had I missed payment on the loan. So this time, December, I missed it. First time. I didn't miss it for January, so I didn't miss twice in a row. I paid it right away January. But I'm paying some money back to the government. Half of everything I get when the government gets off, because whatever, I worked during COVID, and I had jobs that I really loved. During COVID, I had jobs that I really loved, you know. But, you know, being an ASPI and temp agencies, and, you know, that's why it's best to avoid gossip in the workplace, to have cameras, you know, video, camera, audio, video, camera, and audio, video, to have them. And that's why I need to support the Dancing Goddess in the Dragon Kingdom. My dream for a public-private partnership where in the public we have secure liberty and encourage people to work out, train, exercise, and reward fitness. We need to incentivize fitness of the citizens. That's my call to all the millionaires, billionaires, NFL, NBA, and turning my head left and right here when I cross the street, because you never know. The citizen might press the accelerator instead of the brakes. The citizen might press the brakes, but the brakes don't function, so it's starting to snow. So I'm just gonna see how it goes with the snow, because I might have to stop the filming due to this being my work tool, my laptop, which is my work tool at the moment. We work with what we're given. Sometimes we got the body. The body is a temple for pleasure and purpose. I said the body is a temple for pleasure and purpose. The body is a temple for pleasure and purpose, and we got to invest in the body. And how do we invest in the body? By working out, training, and exercising. By working out, training, and exercising. By working out, training, and exercising. And of course, working out, training, and exercising. So we're gonna go work out, train, exercise, and we're gonna go to the top of the mountain. Grateful, thankful now again. Rent's paid, electricity bills paid, got food and coffee, and I'm gonna turn my neck because they have a stop on each side. See? Here, there's the stops. That's south, north, south, there's a stop, and east, west, so there's stops. But sometimes there's no stops east, west, there's only south, north, so you gotta keep that in mind, because if there's no stops east, west, while they're going east and west, then there's an added dimension, more dangerous. It's more dangerous than if at the corners of the intersection, if there's a stop at the east, west, north, south, at the 4 cardinal points, then it's safer, right? Then it's safer to pass, right? So here, see, here, There is a stops on each corner, 4 stops. East, west, north, south. So there's a stop. He's got a stop. See? That an example right there. Citizen Security Initiative. That's a stop right there. See, they got a stop. And here, there's no stop from the east to the west. From the east to the west. From the east to the west. So here they keep going. Right? So it's more dangerous than that corner. There's an added danger due to the fact that there is no stop. See, they don't have to stop. He's gonna keep going. See? And he's gonna keep going. See? They both keep going. Except for the north and the south. Hello, my beautiful. He looks at me and little dog, and he goes like this. Like, what you got for me? What you got for me? What you got for me? I got love for dogs, but certain dogs I cannot pet too much due to the fur. It's too thick or too long, and I sneeze. Or I might. Anyways, here we are. Here's the terrain. Sometimes we start the video from here, so that's the terrain where it's always 7 o'clock there. See? That terrain is always 7 there, so when that is the clock, it's been 7 years, that's 7 there. 7 years, that's 7. 7 years, that's always 7. So my brothers and sisters, it's time for some change. Start the 7-year plan for the Dancing Goddess in the Dragon Kingdom for world peace, for the NORAD NATO, and for the Collective North American Civilizational Complex, for the Pan-America, from coast to coast, ocean to ocean, and secure freedom, liberty, and encourage people to work out, train, exercise. And my opinion is that twerking is a form of dance and exercise. Dancing is my favorite sport, so twerking, I'm learning. I still got a lot to learn, but my twerking ain't that good. Improving it on the every full moon I twerk a little bit, but nonetheless, twerking is a sport and it's a workout. So twerk freely, and I'm doing this work now. Support the Rainbow Dragon, and of course, be grateful. I mean, be if you will, but I'm gonna be it. I'm gonna say it. As I pass now, meditating on the houses here. I know that my anonymous sister friend, greatest woman I know in the universe, deserves to be 7 times richer than Oprah. 7, that's the number after 6 is 7, the number after 6 is 7, the number after 6 is 7. Deserves to be 7 times richer than Oprah, and all the 7 Kardashians put together, all the 7 Kardashians put together, all the 7 Kardashians put together. There you go, and you know, it's a rock and roll song, and you know, I gotta be grateful for whatever it is that we do, and for all the things, and for all the things that we got. And of course we got some love. I got love for all who will it. Just ask if I can give you whatever I can. Hugs, kisses, tickles, and whatever it is. If I can, I will. If I can, I will. If I can, I will. And I want to see my sister, my anonymous sister friend, who I asked and I will ask again in the coming days, weeks, months ahead, to marry me in an open BDSM switch marriage. But see, that is where she deserves to live, and or in one house like this, her and me in another house. And the greatest woman I ever met is somebody who could live the sword of freedom. It's my anonymous sister friend, and there we go. And we gotta get moving, and encourage you to work out, train, exercise. And working out, train, exercising has been, is, and will be my medicine and therapy of choices. Of course, we're gonna go east. A little bit of joy, a little bit of comedy, a little bit of strength. We can't base everything on strength, eh? Everything on force, everything on violence. Here they got stops at every corner, so it's safer, right? So that's south, north, south. So that's north, right? That's north. And they're coming east, west. See the corner westbound there? Corner westbound. So they got to stop at each corner. North, they got to stop. South, they got to stop. East, they got to stop. West. So that's safer. But the brakes potentially can malfunction. the person might press the accelerator instead of the brakes, right? So that's what's possibility of happening. It's a possibility, brothers and sisters. So that's why we gotta do our part. And see, like there, you gotta stop. See, gotta stop to the south, but there's no stop east-west. See, so that's more dangerous. That corner, that's more dangerous. Here, there's black ice. Here's black ice. Black ice. I gotta watch out for black ice so I don't slip. Don't want to steel toes, but I might slip. She'd give me priority to pass, and I say thank you because did with the hands, but it's a good way she stopped more because they don't have a stop sign. See, their stop is only, she's going north. They're going north there, citizen driver, that's north. So there's only a stop sign there, north and south. There's no east-west. Because I'm going east, they're coming from the west, those cars. See, there's no stop there. So that's more dangerous there. That's more dangerous. That's more dangerous, see? What I was saying? So they don't have to stop because there's no stop. So you always got to be mindful, not only as a driver, but as a citizen of that. Right? And also the fact that the brakes can malfunction, the brakes can function improperly. And of course the citizen driver can press the accelerator instead of the brakes. Oh yeah, there is ice here, see? Hello, beautiful. Aren't you so beautiful in yellow? It's very icy here, eh? Super icy, careful. Bye. Bye. That's a very ice patch, and my citizen passed with the little dog poodles. Poodles I love. Poodles I love to pet, because also all dogs I love, but I love animals in general, but poodles don't make me sneeze. The fur is different. So see here, again, they have a stop on each corner. See, they got to stop there. They got to stop, and here they got to stop. And north, they got to stop, so the four corners, there's a stop sign at the four corners. While at the other ones, there's no stop. Right, so you gotta always check Check left and right, turn your heads left and right as you go, just for added security. And of course the dimension of security is super important. Here I'm in Westmount, passing by Westmount, see from my neighborhood, and it's already a good kilometers. Got some good steps. I already feel good. I wasn't feeling like, you know, I just felt like staying home. I checked my emails, not a lot of business my way. But I said, you know, I'm gonna send some emails. I sent about 7 business emails, but because I'm an independent artist, athlete, philosopher, and I write rock and roll songs and poetry and dance in French. I'm a Quebecer, Canadian, North American. You know, personally I do not consider myself a member of a diaspora, and this is my home, and has been in this life now and in the past life. And like I always say, I died of COVID in 2020 February. I'm being reborn during COVID. I died on this island. I'm being reborn on this island. So in many past lives, many incarnations, I was born in the USA twice. Post 1776, served both times in the US Army. Post 1776, that way my brothers and sisters in the USA. We gotta find some solutions we gotta focus on. I'm confident in my brothers and sisters, citizens, the American people, and myself having been an American twice in past lives. Read George Patton Through a Glass Darkly. Read George Patton Through a Glass Darkly. Read George Patton Through a Glass Darkly. George Patton, of course, was a general who believed also in reincarnation, and he believed in reincarnation, and he wrote a poem entitled and declared his belief in reincarnation called Through a Glass Darkly, one of my favorite poems. I'm a bit better at poetry than George Patton, more modern 21st century rock and roll poetry though. He was a bit on the more syllables, exclaiming the pronunciation on the side of the hut. So we gotta turn our heads left and right. Good for you, citizen. See, doing a little bit of jogging, and my citizen, I admire that. I always encourage, I love to see people jogging. Maybe that's hockey from Montreal Hockey. We won last night. I love women's hockey, they're so good, and Wow, just so good. They're super good. I love women's sports. I would donate to women's sports definitely if I would be millionaire, billionaire. Hey, NBA, National Basketball Association, NHL, National Hockey League, NFL, do a little bit of donation. It's important, you know. We gotta come together. It's been tough years, tough today. It's tough for many today. Not all. Some are millionaires, billionaires. They're okay, but kind of good to get some charity because what enabled the making of wealth? Well, it is the farmers, the butchers, the public workers, the highways, and these highways were built by public workers, right? All the sewers to get cleaning water. So the public profited from the private, from the private profited from the public roads, the railways. You know, speculation on that Wall Street. It's 3:31 now. You got 29 more minutes because it closes at 4 o'clock. If you buy, sell, trade, futures, options, puts, make $1 million, give 10%. Oh, Santa's sleeping there. See, Santa. Look at that. I love this one also. Kind of cool. Kind of cute decorations there, and of course, all my crows. They are my crows, my allegiance, pledge your allegiance for the snow. I love the black crows in the white snow. I love it when they go to the mountain and they go on the roads. And they follow me, let's go for the children, for the empire. For the empire, the Collective North American Civilizational Complex. For LOVE, thank you farmers, butchers, bakers, nurses. I got children's protocols, educational protocols. Educational protocols for the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom from the cradle high school, and we should encourage more physical activity and interconnect and encourage our youth in public hygiene and teaching of LOVE and the public and the private partnership for the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom curriculum protocols. Look, they're the crows, they're the crows. The crows, the crows. I love crows. Crows are the only ones cheering me on. I say, go, go, dragon, go. They're my only fans now, the crows. The crows are my only fans now, the crows are my only fans now, the crows are my only fans now. I don't have only fans, nothing that I gotta show. Got tiny hands, tiny feet. Maybe somebody's into tiny hands, tiny feet. Or a tiny little scar. Androgynous little scar, and that's what I got, tiny little androgynous scar. And but my rock and roll good, open 24/7 for business, and as we go today, carpe diem it. Your fitness journey starts today. Oh, more crows. More crows, they're coming. Hey, they're cheering me on, the crows. Hey, thank you. Crows are my fans. I love crows, love hawks, love birds, and of course, got a lot of loves. I love satellites, I love fitness, I love healing. I love also the rehabilitation of my brothers and sisters who've lost their liberty. I also love the rehabilitation of my brothers and sisters who lost their liberty. I also love the rehabilitation of my brothers and sisters who lost their liberty, right? You lost your liberty for XYZ, it's something that's new, freedom, you know? Freedom got to be secured. It's something our ancestors didn't have, you know, and maybe even our families didn't really have. Freedom got to be secured. Liberty is new, you know. So many things are not new under the sun, under the moon, but liberty, freedom pretty much is. It got to be secured, got to be ensured, got to be defended. I admit, with my tiny hands, tiny feet, tiny little androgynous scar, and rainbow dragon, I'm not worthy to fight by my solo in the cause of freedom. I'm not worthy. I got it tattooed on my left arm, but I'm not worthy myself. My anonymous sister friend can live the sword of freedom by herself, but that's anonymous. Greatest general I knew, I know, greatest general I know, I knew, greatest general I know, I knew, but nonetheless, freedom gotta be liberty, and then with our natures, you know, because my natures, I got darkness, I got sometimes I gotta be a bit two-faced myself, and I can be a bit two-faced myself, but I try to be at the higher self, you know. I can be a bit two-faced myself, the lower emotions, which are hard to admit. I try to be at the higher. I'm not always at the higher self. Try to stay balanced, but sometimes I got the lower self, the lower, more selfish aspects, more jealous, you know. I got it. A lot of people don't admit, but I have it, you know. That I avoid gossip, I avoid gossip. 2024, my motto is inquire more, work out often, argue less, do more. Do more, argue less, work out often, inquire more. So this is my motto for 2024. Inquire more, argue less, work out often, and do more. Because I'm also a doer. I like to do. You can speak openly about a lot of things. It takes the doing, eh, brothers and sisters? It takes the farmers. Hey, look. Look at the public works, man. See, they're going. Look at that work. Look. Hey, get strength. They gotta be strong. Look at them. Give them some big dragon hugs on that big machine. They gotta get that public works for the garbage, so that we have public sanitation in the streets. So that we got public sanitation, baby. Public sanitation, baby. Salute the garbage collectors. Dragon God respect, salute the garbage workers. Those are athletes, man. Athletes. Well, athletes, give them a little bit of money, man. Give the garbage collectors, free tickets, man. Some free tickets to the NBA, NHL, NFL, MLB, to the garbage collectors, man. And let them see a little bit of hockey, a little bit of basketball, see? Thank you. They big trucks, man. They athletes. NBA, come on, give me a little bit of discounts. Your garbage collector in the public gotta get that public-private partnership. Come on now. Ain't no way. If I would have had means, that would have been that selfish. And me, I live an austere, simple, severe, 21st century Spartan rainbow dragon lifestyle. Yeah, I like sweets, I like chocolates. I don't do drugs. Maybe because I did a lot of drugs when I was youth, I got amnesia, so retrograde amnesia. It's a amnesia. It's of course a retrograde amnesia. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Salute. Hey, that's athletes. See, these athletes. Those are athletes. Wow. Athletes right there. See, these athletes. The athletes gotta salute. So I saw them saluting and go, and picking up the garbage. Takes that doing, eh? Takes that doing. Somebody gotta do it, farmers, butchers, bakers. Takes doing also. If you just discuss, it takes doing, man. Gotta do. You gotta do. See the doers there? And I made it to the mountain. Oh, should I run for it? Let me see how many. 12 seconds, 11. I'm tempted to run, but I'm not gonna run this time. But maybe next time a little bit. Now it's starting to snow, so my aim now is to go on the cover there, and at the house there. To get the house, I'm gonna work out, train, exercise, and I'm gonna speak and work out and train and exercise. That's where we're gonna head it. And we made it again to the mountain, and imagine all the garbage collectors picking up the garbage, east, west, north, south. From the south, we gotta get those more drills, and salute, because they're the garbage collectors and the public workers, and of course, picking up the garbage. They're athletes, man, salute. Picking up the garbage, the compost, the recycling, the butchers, the bakers, the nurses, the doctors, the public security workers also. Somebody gotta love that popo. We gotta meet 50-50. If my brothers and sisters, rehabilitation, because freedom, liberty, we gotta get some acts. North American Rehabilitation or Pan American Rehabilitation Act. Pan American Rehabilitation Act. So as we go, we're gonna go to the mountain. We're gonna go to the mountain. What time it is? 3:40, 3:40. We're gonna go to the mountain. We already made it at the base, so make it at the base. I gotta say my gratitude once again. Grateful, thankful that my rent's paid, electricity bill is paid, and got food. See, made it to the base. So this is the mountain. It goes roundabout like this. So that's south, south, south. I'm coming from the east. When I'm coming from the east, I'm coming west, right? That's where I'm going, from the east to the west, right? So this is, of course, a great building. You can see the majestic building here. Super great building. See inside there? You got nice little layers like that. So that would be perfect for the Dragon Army, Dancing Goddess Army, and round about the mountain here for the Dancing Goddess in the Dragon Kingdom. Sport a dream. And here we are. We made it to the mountain again. Grateful, thankful, rent's paid, electricity bills paid, and gotta watch my stuff on the feet because now it's starting to snow, so I want to be covered, so I want to be protected because this is my work tool. So I'm gonna go to the house where I can work out until sunset. So that's gonna be my drill. But if anybody wants to support that, I go up and down these stairs here. See these stairs up and down 300 times in steel toe boots. Don't forget, in steel toe boots. Don't forget, in steel toe boots. Thank you, ambulance drivers. Big hugs, ambulance drivers and firefighters, butchers, bakers, all those involved in the production, distribution of food. See that? That's another big house. That's another big house right there. That's another big house. You gotta be, of course, a little bit of color on it, but one can be Dancing Goddess Army, the other one can be Dragon Army. That one's nice. Isn't that much superb? And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna take a little bit of a, actually I have a photo, but I want to take a photo from it from the top here. And of course, my gratitude once again. Grateful, thankful, my rent's paid, electricity bills paid, got food. What else do I got? I'm in debt 10,500, but I got kisses. Kisses, tickles, rock and roll 24/7, androgynous, rainbow dragon. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh. How long it took me to get here, because I started it later and I actually stopped the first video by mistake, to be honest, so it kind of stopped by mistake, but here I am taking a little bit of a picture of that, and I take a little bit of picture of the other one. There we go, and from the mountain, and a third one to see the entrance at the mountain. Here we go, that's good, that's done. Hey, we got photos. Got photos, gonna time to erase one photo. Yep, gonna erase this one. Wait, delete photo, yes. Now we're back to whatever case may be, and here we are. How long? Took me exactly 72 minutes. It took me 72 minutes. 72 minutes to get here. Whoop, almost slipped. I slipped, but I didn't fall on the mountain for the electricians. How many electricians? How many things are to be worked in these buildings? The electrics there, and across Montreal, across La Belle Province, we're 9 million people. Just Montreal. I go on these steel toes at the mountain. Just Montreal is 2.5 million people. 4.5 with the North Shore and the South Shore, and the South Shore and the North Shore. That's 2.5 million people just with the two shores. That's 2.5 million people just with the two shores. That's what it is. 2.5 million people with the two shores. 2.5 million people with the two shores. That's what it is. And here we are, snowing now, and grateful, thankful for this day as we go up. And I appreciate the public workers who put those little things there. It's in French, but I can do translation, of course. And we're gonna switch to that French because we rock and roll in French as well. And we're gonna go all the way to the top. And this is Mount Royal. The entrance is by the south, and that's the east. See my fellow citizen there. Congratulations. Always like to see people on the mountain when it's winter. I'm a Quebecer, I dance even in winter. I'm a Canadian, I dance even in the snow. I'm a Quebecer, dance even in winter. Canadian, dance even in the snow. I'm a Canadian, dance even in the winter. Quebecer, dance even in the snow. So we go on the road till to steel toes. We go up, and we go roundabout, pinned to the top and to the go. Up in the road we go, and we are at this Juncture, point in time, H, L-O-V, love. Super important for L-O-V. To manifest, carpe diem it every day. Grateful, thankful, rent paid, electricity bills paid, got food. Marching for the electricians. Electricians, rock and roll, AC. Alternative current. Direct current, I don't know. I know they rock and roll. Changing the fuses with no bruises. Electricians changing those fuses. Gotta get that doing. Takes that doing, doesn't it? Takes that doing. Takes the screws. Takes the rubber and the wood and the metal, maybe the aluminum. Something that conductivity of the electricity. All this is electricity. Electricians know about it. Electricians rock about it. March. Go electricians, go. Support the DRT, debt refusion theory for the creation of the U, which I'm going to discuss now. So, in short, the DRT theory stands for debt refusion theory. My DRT theory, debt refusion theory, also includes monetary integration. Just like in the European Union, the Germans got rid of the Deutsche Mark, they established the euro. The Italians got rid of the lira, they established the euro. The French got rid of the franc, they established the euro as well, many countries. Although I think some still kept their own currency as well, but many countries have the euro only. So my DRT theory, take all public and private debt. My private debt, the private citizen, is about 10,500. 10,500, 10,500. So my debt, your debt, our debt, to the collective North American civilization, and due to the fact that the United States currency, the US dollar, is still the currency of choice for international finance, world trade, and global business, created at par with what the United States dollar is. So take all private and public debt, my debt, your debt, our debt together. Mine is 10,500. The public and the private. So paying the interest in Canada on the public debt has more than doubled. So in 2021, debt servicing, in other words, paying the interest. Debt servicing is a fancy word, sophisticated word to say paying the interest. Debt servicing is just a fancy word to say paying the interest. So in 2020 budget to 2021, paying the interest, surging the interest on the public, it was 20.3 billion. In 2023-2024, it is 46.5 billion. A billion has 9 zeros, 1,000 million. So it more than doubled. Double would have been 20.3 times 2, it's 40.6. 40.6. 40.6. That's double. It's 46. It more than doubled in 3 years. It's unsustainable. There's no other way. My sisters, citizen Christian Freeland. And Federal Reserve, Banco de Mexico, Bank of Haiti, Haiti, the gourd, Haiti, is part of North America. My brothers and sisters, Haiti got to support the DRT. Let's find some solution for the aggression. We got to challenge, form tourism. Let's get tourism and come here and go there and come there and come here across the Americas for rehabilitation, for regeneration, with some dancing and some sharing and some rebuilding of this North American collective civilization together, establish and secure freedom. With some public hygiene, we get dirty, but we get back clean. Royal Regal Lofty, we get dirty, but we get back clean. Royal Regal Lofty, we get dirty, but we get back clean. Royal Regal Lofty is $3.49. Support the DRT. You got 11 minutes buying, selling, future option splits. Please, Black Hawk, Black Hawk, Black Rock. Black Rock is not the same as Black Stone. They're two different institutions. My Scorpio brother, Larry Fink. My Scorpio brother of the star Scorpio, Bill Gates. Joe Biden is also a Scorpio and born November 20th. So 3 Scorpios, doesn't matter the astrology, but I'm just pointing out that fact that I was going to name call these 3. Got love for your brothers and sisters, but we got to do this DRT. My brother Scorpio, Bill Gates, got to get that DRT to create the UE. There's no other way around what's happening now. This is a solution on the table. And this is perhaps part of my curse, being an Aspie. Got curse being an Aspie, got that curse being an Aspie. Asperger's we are less than 1 percentile of the population of the world, less than 0.5, about 0.44%. So that is less than 1. Less than 1% of the population. 1 out of 300. 1 out of 300. 1 out of 300. He's an Aspie like myself. And we got this curse that when we are very obsessed about certain topics, my topics of interest where I studied, learned, read tens of thousands of books on philosophy. The study of civilization or civilizational studies is my obsession. So I studied civilizations for the past 7-8 years. I studied one foot in the streets, one foot in the libraries, and geopolitics, geopolitical analysis. So I'm a geopolitical analyst and theorist. So these are my obsessions, right? These are my obsessions. So I did my theories, I created my theories and my thesis as the people's doctors. I also created a workout training program system to go hand in hand with a World War III scenario because I'm an independent fitness captain and an aspie obsessed with sports. Dancing is my favorite sport. So maybe, perhaps, I'm actually convinced now that this curse of Asperger's is actually a blessing due to the fact that I have been so obsessed about these things and so studied so many things as the people's doctor, great analyst in geopolitics, the study of civilizational studies, that I was able to foresee a few years ago based on analysis and study the trend where humanity is headed. Our North American trends, my own trend towards depression and being suicidal due to homoerotic desires or whatever it is, interracial homoerotic desires or interracial homoerotic desires or interracial homoerotic desires or BDSM switch or whatever it is, because sexuality as well, it has to be understood because my nature is an individual part of a collective of Quebec, Canada, the collective North American civilization, civilizational complex, and also there are many who are LGBTQ in the NFL. You're lying. Many are. One of two on each team. Raiders got one or two or three, that's for sure. Y'all know. I ain't even tripping. Anyways, that's a fact. Whatever it is. But the sexuality and sexual healing and liberation, sometimes blood, sweat, and tears, but sometimes we get joy. We say, hey, it's better liberated and channeled and understood and sublimated. Understood our natures and sublimated. Just like I admit I got aggression, my brothers and sisters, I channel it, sublimate into constructive activities, working out, training, exercising, cleaning, workout, training, exercise. Because if we repress, it's gonna make us sick. Like I love my BDSM switch, stands for bondage, domination, sadomasochism. I love BDSM. I like that. But of course, that's somebody might say, oh no. But then you got liberty, you got consent and hygiene. That's all that's needed. Consent and hygiene. That's all I needed. I see public workers there. They're cleaning the roads, man. Thank you for putting some. Thank you for putting some width on the roads there. Thank you for putting some width on the roads. And we're gonna go all the way to the top. And so you gotta salute them there. They're there and they're doing their business and saluting the public works. And of course, the public works, they gotta get that roads, man. And we're going up to work out. But anyway, support the DRT, debt refusion theory. There's the only way forward. Now there's no other way but my DRT theory for the creation of the universal exchange. Because what is money? Money is to buy, sell. Somebody buying, selling trades now. Buying and selling, that's what money is. Buy and sell. Goods, services, that's what we need Dragon Army. For security and service. With consent and hygiene, that's it, that's all rock and roll. Whatever it is, man. Consent and hygiene, that's it, that's all rock and roll. With consent and hygiene, that's it, that's all rock and roll. We need Microsoft together. Microsoft, my Scorpio brother, Bill Gates, love you. Support Dragon. Got love for my Bill Gates, Microsoft, YouTube, Google, YouTube, Microsoft. Got to work together, public-private partnership. Corporations and institutions. Got to get together in North America and let them for world peace. Here I am on the mountain. I said, I'm not going to go, and then say, hey, here you go, because you know that. You like it after getting those steps, first 15 minutes, and then you feel good because you work out, you invest in the body, and the body is a temple for pleasure and purpose. And investing in the body, I am calling for a public-private partnership for people and citizens to be encouraged. Do my workout, get $50. Do my workout, get $50. $50 to do my 300 workout. Let's go public-private partnership. It takes about an hour and a half to do. An hour and a half. Less than an hour and a half. It can be an hour. I average about 66 minutes. 66 minutes is my average to do my workout, which is simple, effective, and efficient, which requires no equipment, and which we're gonna do a little bit here on the mountain. But nonetheless, for my DRT theory, the debt refusion theory. So once again, take all private and public debt, refuse it. The public debt and the private debt, United States, Canada, do the Canadian dollar conversion to the US, Mexican peso conversion to the US, and of course, Haitian gourd, my brothers and sisters, Haiti, and of course, Mexico, and that's North American Collectif, Jamaica, and Cuba is a paradox, Marxist-Leninist, Cuba is a paradox, Marxist-Leninist, Cuba is a paradox, Marxist-Leninist, but nonetheless, countries of North America, even Central America, Pan America, ain't even Pan American West, whatever, all willing, loving, and create what I call the UE, the Universal Exchange Unit. The Universal Exchange Unit, the Universal Exchange Unit, the Universal Exchange Unit stands for U dot, E dot, U dot. Universal Exchange Unit. Universal Exchange Unit. U dot, E dot, U dot. The Universal Exchange Unit provided by biometrics, like I said, and based on the US dollar, and with all the debt, whatever the debt is, that's going to be the initial money supply of this new central bank of this new global, or of course central bank as it is, this new central bank to be based on the US dollar, set a limit on all interest of course 10%, it could be 9.3, it could be whatever the number is, between 3.33, 7.70, 1.56, 4.18, 7.18, whatever the number is, and of course that can be the number for that. So do that and create the Universal Exchange Unit as a solution, brothers and sisters, as a solution to what's happening now. That is the only way that we can move forward. And now we're going to switch to that French because we're la belle province. Bienvenue, on est sur le Mont-Royal pour les électriciens aujourd'hui. Les électriciens, je vous chante pour vous. Votre dragon arc-en-ciel, on est à la montagne à botte de cap d'acier. J'ai dit toujours, comme toujours, je vais dire, faire la déclaration. J'ai payé mon loyer, j'ai payé ma facture d'électricité, puis j'ai du café, puis de la nourriture. Je remercie les fermiers pour les courges, pour les infirmières, les pompiers, les travailleurs en service public et tous ceux qui font l'alimentation. Merci. Avec amour et santé, je vous encourage à faire l'entraînement physique, ça a été sacrément médecine et thérapie de choix. Et on va s'installer ici, puis on va faire, garder ça en mouvement. On va faire de l'entraînement physique, mais avant tout, je veux dire encore ma gratitude. Puis aujourd'hui, cette marche entraînement physique et rock&roll est dédiée à ceux qui travaillent dans l'électrique. Les électriciens de la belle province du Canada puis du collectif de civilisation nord-américaine. Les Nord-Américains s'unissent, soutenez-moi. La théorie de la refusion de la dette pour la création de l'unité d'échange universelle québécois, il n'y a pas d'autre solution que maintenant que ma solution. Puis c'est un paradoxe parce que j'ai été maudit par l'Asperger's, mais j'ai découvert là, dernièrement, je vois de plus en plus qu'avoir l'Asperger's faisant partie d'une minorité, 1 sur 300, même pas peut-être, c'est 0,44% en 2020, moins qu'1%, moins que la moitié d'un pourcentage de la population totale du monde. 0,44, même pas 1 sur 300 peut-être, n'a pas l'Asperger's. Puis je pense que j'étais comme une malédiction, puis oui, j'ai souffert à cause. Mais je vois maintenant que les obsessions d'aspirent à avoir l'Asperger's, ça donne quand même une bénédiction parce que mes obsessions par les études de civilisation, les études civilisationnelles de civilisation, les études de civilisation avec les études de la géopolitique où on s'en va, de la géopolitique, puis aussi le sport, la danse est mon sport préféré. Je vois que, bien sûr, ça a donné quelque chose de bon comme la Trinité de théorie puis l'appel à tous mes frères et sœurs, ma famille du Québec, que des fois on est dysfonctionnel, mais quand même votre arc-en-ciel vous aller vite. À faire de l'entraînement physique. Votre conditionnement physique a commencé aujourd'hui. Je suis sur le Mont-Royal où j'aime venir. C'est ma deuxième maison. S'il vous plaît, ne polluez pas. Ne pas laisser des canettes. S'il vous plaît, faites le recyclage. Ne pas laisser de poubelles. Parce qu'on a des travailleurs publics. On les aime, les travailleurs publics. Les travailleurs publics, les pompiers, les infirmières. Une chanson pour que ça fasse avec du ciment et du béton. Les travailleurs en construction. Les électriciens en premier aujourd'hui. Puis tout le monde, ma soeur anonyme. La meilleure femme que je connais au monde. Si je fais 1 million, je donne la moitié. 1 million, je donne la moitié. 1 million, milliard, je donne la moitié. Puis je fonde l'Empire. L'Amérique du Nord, le royaume du dragon et de la déesse qui danse premièrement avec 718 milliards, des milliards, 1 milliard, 5 millions de bisous avec des câlins, des milliards de câlins, des bisous puis des chatouilles, avec du rock&roll avec ça, puis l'amour puis la gratitude, puis ma trinité de théorie pour la création de 2 institutions de partenariat public-privé soutenir le rêve du dragon et de la déesse qui danse, le royaume de la déesse et du dragon qui danse, un rêve pour la paix mondiale, pour la renaissance de la belle province et du collectif de Civilisation nord-américain, on s'unit, les nord-américains de Panaméricains aussi, au centre, puis au sud, on a 2 océans d'un bord à l'autre. Merci les fermiers pour les courges, les infirmières, les ambulanciers, même la sécurité publique. Il faut faire des défenses de côte à côte. Mes chers, il est 4 heures, donc je vais pas tarder pour faire l'entraînement physique. On va y aller, mais encore la gratitude, j'ai payé mon loyer. Pour le mois de janvier, j'ai payé ma facture d'électricité. J'ai du café, puis du thé, puis de la nourriture, puis j'ai ce sac à dos. On va faire de l'entraînement physique direct ici, mais il y a un petit peu de glace. Donc, il va falloir que je me place pour que je fasse attention pour ne pas tomber. Fait que je pense que la meilleure chose à faire dans ce cas-ci, c'est que je le fasse ici. Comme ça, de l'entraînement ici. Comme ça, oui, je pense que ça, c'est mieux ici. Ben oui. Comme ça, et voilà. Workout train exercise, let's go. But it's snowing, so the best thing with me, actually, for me, would be to be right here then. Et juste ici. Comme ça, ouais. Ici, c'est mieux. That's it. Found the spot. J'ai trouvé la place. Et oui, comme ça. Et voilà, comme ça, on va faire un entraînement spécial d'un bord à l'autre. On garde ça en mouvement. We keep it in motion. Let's go. Ready for the dragon workout? Are you ready? For the dragon workout, let's go. We're not going to keep this backpack. It's not that heavy, but we're not going to keep it on. We're going to take it off. We're going to take it off. And now if we go support the dream. We made it to the mountain. We're going to work out train exercise. Oh, it has a little bit of food in it, but it's like 11 pounds. Not that many pounds, but some pounds in it, some pounds less with it. There we go. We put it on the side. On met ça sur le côté, puis on y va. Let's go, keep it in motion. On garde ça en mouvement, on glisse. Slide left to right, and we advance and we retreat. And we go down for those squats. On y va. On descend pour les accroupissements. Let's go train that booty and that peach. Work out overtime every time in the dragon lair, please. For the electricians today. Pour les électriciens. Also for my anonymous sister friend always, the youth. For the empire, pour l'empire. Encouraging all to work out, to train and to exercise. Je vous encourage tous à faire de l'entraînement physique. On y va, de gauche à droite. We gotta push. This you can get it. Turn this into the house of the dragon. Just need 3 rooms. A kitchen, a sleeping quarters. A kitchen and a sleeping quarters. A kitchen, a sleeping quarters, and a bathroom with a bathtub right here. And I got bills to work out, something for hygiene. On peut tourner sur la maison du dragon ici sur la montagne. Il y a déjà les piliers, on peut mettre 3 chambres, j'ai juste besoin ici. Chambre à coucher, chambre à dormir. Une salle de bain avec un bain. That's all I need. Let's go. Hawks. H-A-W-K. On lance comme un faucon, comme un aigle dans les airs. On se lance sur les orteils comme au balai par le nettoyage. Le balai, l'instrument de nettoyage qui s'appelle aussi le balai, mais pas le B-A-L-A-I, mais le bas, le B-A-L-L-E-T. Le balai, la forme, le style de la danse. Pas le balai, le nettoyage, mais le balai qui la danse. On se lance comme un faucon, comme un aigle dans les airs, sur les orteils. On construit des satellites, on tourne la tête de gauche à droite. Turn your hawk heads east, west, north, south. That is the hawk exercise. Now we slide left to right. Now we turn to the hips. This is special dragon workout. Dragon workout, dragon workout. L'entraînement du dragon. Special general word to body training system. Un entraînement général spécial de votre dragon arc-en-ciel. Entraînement du dragon. Rainbow dragon workout. Dragon workout special, let's go. Give me those push-ups. Les pompes, push-ups. Give it down low, let's go. Put it down low, let's go. Put it down low, let's go. Ah oui, les pompes, on s'élance. Hey, let's go, push-ups. Oh, that felt good. I'm getting that drill, turn left or right, twist. It's changing. Go left or right, go left or right. On regarde de gauche à droite. And let's go de la vie. L'amour, de la gauche, puis la droite. Let's go to that left and to that right. La gauche, puis la droite. Twist those hips left and right. On tourne les hanches de gauche à droite. Twist those hips and we move. On va, on y va. We move. We move, on va en mouvement, on garde l'entraînement. We keep on working in the side. Working out. Has-beenism will be my medicine and therapy of choice. L'entraînement physique a été sera ma médecine et thérapie de choix. Oh, twist those hips, advance 3 steps and go back 3 steps. On tourne les hanches, on avance, puis on recule. Let's go rock and roll with it for the farmers, butchers, bakers, nurses, doctors. Pour les infirmières, les travailleurs publics. Let's go sur les autoroutes, les camionneurs, for those truckers on the road. For the electricians, changing up those fuses. Fuses, you know that, without the bruises. Get the fuse up in the loose. Get the screws up in the loose. Et pour les électriciens qui changent. Et voilà, let's go. Bring it all low, LW, on descend. Puis on monte, we go down, we go low. We go HAD, let's go, let's go. On descend, puis on monte. Go, bring that beach. Les accroupissements. On y va, let's rock and roll. Bring it low, LOW, bring it low, LOW, bring it low. On descend puis on monte. En puis en bas, on entraîne les jambes puis les fesses. We work out that peach and that booty, yep. Clap the hands, let's go up on the mountain. For the electricians and the plumbers. And those making up some cheeseburgers. Some cheeseburgers and some salads. In the fast food on the road. For the truckers and the butchers. For the style up in the go. For the Global Dragon Union. For that IT worker look. For that IT. Parallel life I design build super satellites, supercomputers dans une vie parallèle. Je construis des satellites, des téléphones intelligents, puis c'est tout ça, qu'est-ce qu'il y a à faire avec la science? Everything that got to do with science. I feel good. We gotta keep it motion and we gotta get that hydrate. Super important to stay hydrated, so I'm gonna start hydrating. C'est super important de rester, de garder hydraté, l'hydratation. Fait que je vais juste prendre ici. It's gonna take that bottle, 710 milliliters, ça la 718 millilitres. It's got that 710, super important, hydrate, HYDRAT. Super important. Super important. Gotta keep it hydrated. Let's go, drink, sip, drink, on bois. And let's go. Left and right, left and right, left and right, left and right. De la gauche puis de la droite. Left and right, de la gauche puis de la droite. On tourne les hanches, on s'hydrate. Gotta turn, twist those hips. Faut qu'on s'hydrate. Let's go, twist those hips. We gotta twist and drink. On tourne puis on boit de l'eau, on s'hydrate. Hydrate, HYDRAT. Whoop, got a closure. And then we gotta try. Got a closure. Whoop. If not, we're just gonna drink like this. Drink. Let's go slide, on glisse de gauche à droite, slide and hydrate. Slide left and right, on glisse de la gauche à droite. And we put it down, we're gonna work out some more. Gotta get that vigor. Put it right there, hydrate there. How about some more hawks, you know? We're gonna fly high overtime every time. Overtime every time de l'entraînement. En temps supplémentaire, on s'élance vers le ciel jusqu'aux étoiles, all the way to the stars. Let's go on those toes you go as a ballerina at ballet. My favorite dance is ballet. Turn your hawk heads east, west, north, south. Let's go. Rock and roll on the road. DJ dancing goddess army dragon army l'armée de dragon danse. Dancing in steel toes. Priestess of the goddess dragon zero now workout. C'est l'entraînement du dragon, ce n'est pas un événement de la danse, ça mes chers. Mais on fait toujours de la danse, c'est un entraînement, c'est un sport. Dancing is a sport event, let's go. Keep it in motion, thank you farmers, butchers, bakers, nurses, doctors, messieurs les fermiers. Ceux qui travaillent dans l'agriculture. Salutations for the farmers and the butchers and the bakers, all those garbage collectors. Love you garbage collectors, we saw them earlier. Big salute to those who clean up the streets, the garbage collectors, recycling, the garbage, the compost, 3 services I got in my neighborhood. Salute. J'ai 3 services dans mon quartier, le service du ramassage des poubelles, le service du ramassage des poubelles, du compostage et du recyclage. C'est des services, ça prend des bras, puis ça prend les grosses machines, les camions pour le transport. Puis on a besoin des nouveaux camions. We need new trucks. 21st century electric trucks. Calling for a billion. Billions for trucks, for the garbage. Let's go public-private partnership. Partenariat public-privé. Let's go, North Americans, l'Amérique du Nord, on peut faire. We need new trucks, 21st century new red and green trucks. Les camions rouges et verts, on a besoin. Let's go, squats for the garbage collectors, pour les travailleurs publics qui ramassent nos poubelles. Let's go, squats for the electricians, pour les électriciens, pour les plombiers, for the plumbers, for the nurses, for the farmers, for the doctors. Oh, les infirmières, les docteurs. Et on descend puis on monte. We go up and down. Let's go. Up and down. Good job. And that feels so good. Cannot stress enough the importance of regular fitness, regular exercise. Je peux pas dire combien ça fait de l'exercice physique, ça fait du bien. Pour le corps, it's good for the body, it's good for the mind, c'est bon pour la tête, c'est bon pour. It's good for the body, it's good for the mind, it's good for the soul. It's all good for the body, it's good for the soul. It's good for the mind, c'est bon pour la tête, l'espoir. Puis le corps, let's go, hawk. Gotta get that hawk, H-A-W-K. Comme un épervier dans les airs, on y va. On lance it dans l'espace. Launch it in the hawk. Launch it all the way to the top. Launch it for the satellites. Wall Street. Wall Street selling, buying, selling, that's time out now. It's past 4 o'clock. Please, if you make $1 million on the side, buying, selling, futures, options, puts. If you made $1 million today, please give 10%. 10% of $1 million is 100,000. You can divide it by 4 different causes. 25,000 for sports leagues, women's sports leagues, LGBT causes, environmental causes, 4 different causes. Women's sports leagues, environmental causes, food security, and of course LGBTQ causes. 4 different causes, that's what I would give to: food security, women's sports leagues, environmental causes, LGBTQ youth services. S'il vous plaît, si vous faites 1 million à la bourse en vendant des actions, donnez 10%. 10%, c'est bien sûr 100 000 d'un million divisé par 4, ça fait 25 000 pour le sport au féminin, 25 000 pour la sécurité alimentaire, 25 000 pour le service de la jeunesse LGBTQ, puis bien sûr l'environnement. 4 causes, 4 different causes, and we go, down we go. On y va, on descend, puis on monte. Get those squats, SQATS, bring it low, LOW, on descend, puis on monte. Et on descend, puis on monte, les fesses ensemble. Let's go build that booty. I got a big booty, got a shirt for $1 billion, a trade. Big dragon booty, who wants to give it some kisses? Kiss, dragon booty, rainbow dragon booty for world peace, qui vous donner des bisous. Oh, sur les fesses, c'est le monde dragon arc-en-ciel. Pour la paix mondiale, pour la naissance de la belle province, je vous laisse donner des bisous, ces fesses. Je vous laisse me donner des bisous, ces fesses. Je vous laisse avec consentement de me donner des bisous sur les fesses. Ah oui, let's go with consent. I'll let you KISS my big rainbow dragon booty. Got a bigger booty than Kim K. Let's go farmers, butchers, bakers, nurses, doctors, salute. On y va pour les fermiers, les camionneurs qui transportent les biens. I never forget those on the railroads. Train conductors. Freight trains going east, west, north, south. 600 de l'est à l'ouest sur les trains. Gauche, droite, nord, sud. On the trains, choo-choo, build the trains. We need new railways. We need new railways, investment, public-private partnership, highways. Need to be built public-private infrastructure. Infrastructure across North America. More power grids, clean, zero pollution energy, more Hydro-Québec plants. Plus de centrales de l'Hydro-Québec. Let's go, gotta give me some push-ups. Faut que vous me donnez les pompes. Les pompes, on descend, puis on monte. We go up and down. On descend, et puis on monte. On descend, et puis on monte. Des pompes, push-ups. Pump it up, let's go. Hey, hey, hey. That felt good. We gotta keep it in motion, ça fait du bien. Let me just read a little verse from that book of the law a little bit. Let me read before sunset. A little verse from that book of the law. Let me read a little bit. Verse about that book of the law, my favorite book of poetry. Le livre de la loi mort. Je vais lire un peu avant le soleil en mouvement, en entraînement physique. Le livre de la loi. L'entraînement physique et le livre de la loi. Pour mon livre préféré de la poésie. La poetry, my father Crowley, my father Crowley. For the farmers, butchers, bakers, nurses, doctors. Whoa. Let's go left to right, slide. On glisse, on avance, on recule. We go slide to right. Mon père, Crowley. And you know we go over time every time. Vous savez que on va en temps supplémentaire tous les fois. Toujours, on y va. Overtime, every time, en temps supplémentaire. Tous les fois, tous les jours. On y va, on y va, on y va. We gonna get it. And we gonna rock and roll to it. On y va, on y va, on y va. And let's go H-A-W-K. On y va, let's go. H-A-W-K. Ha! Un aigle comme un faucon. On y va. On turn your heads east, west, north, south. On tourne la tête. De la gauche à droite, we turn our heads left and right. And we fly high, H-A-W-K. Like a hawk. We got hawks here. Hawk, I don't know now, des éperviers et des faucons. Let's go on the toes. Got those steel toes for the electricians, firefighters, butchers, nurses, big love, big hugs. Pour les infirmières, les pompiers et les électriciens. Et ceux qui travaillent dans l'alimentation, pour faire de la production des aliments. Merci beaucoup. Thank you. Thank you lots. Big hugs. Des gros câlins. Câlins, j'en ai. You hug for me. Hug like you never hugged before. Donnez-vous des câlins comme jamais vous avez fait des câlins auparavant. Hug like you never hugged before. Let's go. Squats. Up and down we go. Build that booty, beat that peach. Build that peach. Got a big dragon booty. Let's go. Workout, train, exercise. Let's go pour l'entraînement physique. Et je vous encourage tous et toutes to work out, train, and exercise. To work out and train and exercise. To work out and train and exercise. Pour faire de l'entraînement physique. L'entraînement physique est en médecine et thérapie de choix. Et donc, on descend puis on monte. We go up and down and it feels good puis on sent bien. And we go for the rock and roll. For the trip, for the trip, for the trip. And we slide, we slide, we slide. On glisse. On y va, on slide left or right. We slide to the left, we slide to the right. On glisse. De la gauche et puis de la droite. We salute the firefighters. We slide to the left and right and we salute the firefighters. On glisse de la gauche et de la droite, on salue les pompiers. On glisse de la gauche et puis de la droite, puis on salue les pompiers. Let's go. That's good. Twist your head, twist your hips, left and right just like this. On tourne les hanches comme ça, puis on y va en avance. Twist those hips left and right. I gotta be careful so it doesn't slip here because it's kind of slippery and I gotta go down for more push-ups. Special general integrated body training system. Let's go. Push-ups, away. Des pompes for the firefighters, butchers, bakers and the nurses and the doctors and the truckers. Pour les camionneurs, les infirmières, les pompiers. On y va, on monte, on fait des pompes. Let's go pour l'entraînement physique. Let's go pour l'entraînement physique du rock-and-roll. Let's go push-ups, les pompes. On fait la traduction. Get that translation. Push-ups. Ah, that feels so good. Ah. On change de jambe, puis on y va. This dragon workout over time every time. C'est l'entraînement du dragon en temps supplémentaire. À chaque fois. That's the motto. Overtime, every time. En temps supplémentaire. À toutes les fois. À chaque fois, mes chers. Ma famille est dans la province. My family, North Americans. Was born in the USA twice. Downway, South Post, 1776. Served both times in the United States Army. 2 fois, j'étais né aux États-Unis. Nos frères et sœurs, nos cousins des États-Unis là-bas pas loin. J'étais né 2 fois dans les vies antérieures, 2 fois j'ai servi dans l'armée américaine. Après 1776. Et on glisse de la gauche puis de la droite. Pour que ça fasse de la nourriture pour la belle province. Et pour l'Amérique, pour la paix mondiale aussi. For the world peace, let's go, HAWK. Build more satellites, NORAD, Dragon Connected NORAD. Supercomputers, let's go Microsoft, Dragon's partnership, Elon Musk can work as a centrist. En tant que centriste, je travaille avec Bill Gates, Partenariat public-privé, puis Elon Musk, la défense, pour la défense, la sécurité de l'Amérique du Nord. De côte à côte, de côte à côte, de côte à côte, côte à côte, let's go. Rock, HAWK, les éperviers s'élancent dans les airs. Ah, ça fait du bien. And that feels so good, ça fait du bien. Ah. Whoa! I'm obsessed about fitness. Fitness journey starts now. I always say for me and I always say for others, my brothers and sisters, your fitness journey begins now. Je dis toujours mes frères et sœurs que votre conditionnement physique, ça commence dès aujourd'hui. Avec une marche, avec des pompes, avec de la danse, quoi que ce soit, un entraînement physique. Well, whatever it is, some exercise. 15 minutes marching, 15 minutes walking, half an hour walking, 20 push-ups, 20 squats, 20, 30, whatever the number is, increase the next day, increase every week. Go for a march, starts today, ça commence aujourd'hui. Votre conditionnement physique, let's go, SQATS. Squat, squat, squat. On descend puis on monte, on entraîne les jambes puis les fesses. SQUATS. That squat's natural peach. This workout requires no equipment, increases general overall fitness. Cet entraînement physique, ça ne requiert aucun équipement, puis ça augmente la condition physique d'une manière générale. Les pompes, ça entraîne quasiment tout le corps. Those push-ups are effective. The push-ups are a whole body exercise. Right, you work out the chest, the core, mainly the upper body, mainly the chest, the core, but also the lower body, the sides on the sides. But his push-up is one of those exercises which is, of course, a workout, of course, to be implemented. Push-ups are effective and simple. Yeah, les pompes, c'est efficace et simple. Ça, c'est les pompes. Let's go just do a little bit of tick-tock on the clock. Comme une horloge. Let's go. Do that clock, tick-tock. Do that clock, tick-tock. Do the clock, tick-tock. L'horloge, tick-tock. Ah ouais, l'horloge. Oh, we gotta get that spider. L'araignée. Oh, we go down, we crouch, and we go crouching. That spider. I love spiders. Les araignées, on descend puis on monte. Let's go, like those spiders. Les araignées, on descend puis on monte. Les araignées, we gotta get that spiders. Les araignées, spiders, and gotta get those spiders left and right. Les araignées de gauche à droite. Les araignées, give me those spiders. Les araignées, et go. And we slide some more. On glisse de la gauche puis de la droite. We slide, we work in. Those steel toes on. Et de l'entraînement. Avec de cartes d'acier pour les électriciens, pour les pompiers, les infirmières, for the butchers and the bakers, for the electricians, for the nurses. In that steel toes, we work out Dragon Army Rainbow. In that steel toes, we work out Dragon Army Rainbow. L'armée du dragon en arc-en-ciel, ah oui, partenariat public, l'Amérique du Nord. For the North America, for the Pan America for World Peace. Panamérique pour la paix mondiale. Let's go. On the steel toes, sur les bottes à cap d'acier. On marche pour les pompiers. For the firefighters and the butchers and the bakers and the nurses. Thank you, nurses. Merci les infirmières. Thank you. Love you, butchers, bakers, makers, those cooks. Cooking. Hey, ceux qui font dans la production du pain. Les boulangers pour le pain. Les boulangers pour le pain. The butchers for the bread. Ah, that's what I said. The butchers for the bread. That's what I said. The butchers for the bread. That is what I said. Let's go a little bit of workout here. And to see if we can get a drill and we'll get a little bit of workout. Let's go. Hey, let's go workout joint exercise. Let's go give me some squats. SQATS. For the electricians, do some squats. Des accomplissement pour les électriciens. For the farmers, for the butchers, for the nacers. For the firefighters, love you butchers. Love you bakers, love you nurses, love you doctors. Pour les infirmières, de l'entraînement physique, que vous pouvez voir toute la vidéo sur ma chaîne YouTube. You can see the whole workout video on my YouTube channel. Let's go, workout, train, exercise. Workout, training, exercising has been, is, and shall continue to be my medicine and therapy of choice. Let's go today for the Electricians on this 11th of January, celebrating Electricians. Electricians of North America, of the Collective North American Civilisation. Les électriciens de l'Amérique du Nord, aujourd'hui je célèbre la marche à la montagne pour les électriciens, oh oui. Let's go, give me those hawks. H-A-W-K, on the toes, he goes, the ballerina at ballet, turn your hawk heads east, west, north, south. On tourne la tête de gauche à droite, pour les éperviers, on s'élance dans le ciel. Et comme le balai par le nettoyage, l'instrument de nettoyage, le bas. A-L-E-A-I, mais le bas, A-L-L-E-T, comme la danse, le style de danse, le ballet, oui. Let's go, H-A-W-K, hawk. Turn your hawk heads east, west, north, south, on the toes we go as a ballerina at ballet. All the way to the satellites, 4 more satellites, 4 North Americans unite, coast to coast. Let's finance fitness for all citizens, incentivize general integrated body training system. Qu'on fasse l'entraînement général du dragon, qu'on encourage, finance les gens de l'Amérique du Nord par un partenariat public-privé pour faire de l'entraînement physique. Let's go twist those hips left to right. On tourne les hanches de la gauche puis de la droite. Let's go twist those hips left to right just like this. Ah ouais, on tourne les hanches de la gauche et de la droite comme ça. Let's go. Twist those hips left to right just like this. On tourne les hanches de la gauche et de la droite juste comme ça. Let's go. Twist those hips left and right just like this. On tourne les hanches. Puis on fait, let's go squats. For the farmers and the butchers and the nurses and the doctors and the grocery store clerks. Pour les fermiers. Dans les courses, les aliments, le fromage, les infirmières, les pompiers. Les travailleurs des services publics. For those public works, thank you for picking the garbage every week. Got 3 services, 1 for the garbage. Thank you for the garbage collection, for the compost, and for the recycling. Merci pour les 3 services, les services publics. Pour le ramassage des poubelles. Pour le ramassage du compostage. Puis pour le ramassage du recyclage. 3 services, 3 services. Saluting public workers and electricians today especially, but not only. Always my anonymous sister friend goes from where I know if I make $1 million, I'm gonna give her half. With 3, I'm gonna give her half. $1 million, I'm gonna give her half. La meilleure femme que je connais, moi seul anonyme, si je fais $1 million. Je donne la moitié, $1 milliard, je donne la moitié, un tout je donne la moitié. Ici, je l'appelle sur la montagne. I'm on the mountain. Mount Royal Special Workout March. With those ships. Grateful, thankful, my rent's paid, electricity bills paid, got food and coffee. La gratitude de j'ai payé mon loyer. Mon loyer est payé. J'ai payé ma facture d'électricité aussi au Hydro-Québec. J'ai de la nourriture. Puis du thé. Puis je glisse de la gauche à droite. We slide left to right. Glisse de la gauche à droite. We slide left to right. Glisse de la gauche à droite. We slide left to right. Let's go. Give me some push-ups. Des pompes. Super effective, simple exercise, these push-ups. Et les pompes, c'est un exercice efficace. On y va, let's go, push-ups. For the farmers, for the butchers, for the bakers. Pour les pompiers, les infirmières, les ambulanciers. Les boulangers aussi, les électriciens, les plombiers. For the plumbers and the electricians and the bakers. The truckers, les camionneurs. Those truckers, les camionneurs. Those truckers. Feel good. Twist those hips left or right. Working out, training, exercising really is my medicine and therapy of choice. L'entraînement physique, c'est vraiment ma médecine et thérapie de choix, puis je vous encourage. And I send a little reminder, a little memo, that your fitness journey begins, commences, and starts now. Que votre conditionnement physique commence dès aujourd'hui. 6 years ago, was depressed and suicidal across Canada, coast to coast. On one trip 6 years ago, and I said so many things to live for. Got out of depression, conquered being depressed and suicidal. Started my fitness journey and survived COVID. I got that I'm an Asperger's with amnesia. And survived COVID. It's going to be 4 years beginning of February. I had it beginning of February until for about 22 days or so. It was like death, pestilence, and disease, like death, pestilence, and disease, it was like death, pestilence, and disease, I'm being reborn. Quand j'ai eu la COVID, puis il y a 6 ans, j'étais en dépression puis suicidaire, puis j'avais traversé le Canada de côte à côte, puis j'ai sorti de la dépression, puis ça fait du bien, ce voyage, ça m'a fait sortir de la dépression, j'ai commencé à m'entraîner, puis j'ai survécu la COVID. Au début de février, jusqu'à mi-février, j'avais 22 jours à peu près. J'étais malade, c'était comme la mort, la pestilence puis la maladie, c'était comme la mort. La pestilence puis la maladie, c'est comme la mort, la pestilence puis la maladie. Hein? Puis, je renais, je suis en train de renaître, je vous encourage à faire l'entraînement physique. I encourage you to work out, train, exercise, and let's go. Squat, SQATS. On des accroupissements, on descend, on entraîne les jambes et les fesses. Oui, go up and down. On descend. Oh yeah, that feels good. Ça fait du bien. Oh yeah. Feels so good. Simple workout training program system which I've created back in 2019 called the General Integrated Whole Body Training System. You can see hundreds of my workout training program videos. Vous pouvez voir des centaines de vidéos de mon entraînement physique que j'ai fait et j'ai créé moi-même que ça soit simple, efficace. Ça requiert aucun équipement. Ça s'appelle l'entraînement général du dragon ou simplement l'entraînement du dragon. Des pompes, des accroupissements et on garde ça en marche. Puis en mouvement, we keep it in motion. In marching, I'm here on the mountain, 11th of January. Grateful, thankful that my rent's paid, electricity bill's paid. Yeah, financially struggling in debt. But I'm grateful for today as I live a carpe diem with hope for tomorrow. Je vis à tous les jours carpe diem avec l'espoir pour demain. Mon espoir quand j'entends la charité, quand je vois du monde s'entraîner, faire l'entraînement physique. J'aime toujours voir ça. Puis le monde qui s'aime, qui se donne des câlins, qui se tiennent par la main. Avec consentement, donnez-vous un câlin comme jamais avant. With consent, unlike you never had before. And encourage you to work out, train, exercise. It's good for the mind, body and spirit. C'est bon pour le corps, l'entraînement physique, pour l'esprit, puis la santé mentale. Sometimes we gotta go a little bit crazy, but you know, we gotta duties, obligations in the public, myself, dans le public, des obligations, des devoirs. Let's go, hawk. H-A-W, hawk. On s'élance vers l'espace, dans les airs, comme ça, comme un oiseau, comme un aigle, comme un épervier. Pour les fermiers, for the farmers, the truckers, the nurses, the butchers, the doctors, the electricians, the plumbers, the train conductors, all the workers of the Collectif American Civilisation who made less than 44,000. À tous ceux qui ont fait moins de 44 000 en 2023, l'année passée, moi-même aussi, j'ai fait bien moins que ça, blablabla. Ici, j'ai des millions de bisous, des câlins, de chanteurs. I got trillions of kisses. Trillions of hugs, trillions of push-ups. And keep it in fitness, keep it in motion, support the Dragon Army Initiative. Soutenez l'initiative et de l'armée du dragon. For security and defense, public private institutions, toutes les organisations de sécurité publique. Je vous encourage à faire l'entraînement physique. Thank you firefighters, merci les pompiers. Rock and roll for the firefighters. Somebody give the farmers and the firefighters and the nurses some big hugs to the firefighters, the nurses, the doctors, the butchers, the bakers, the farmers, those who transport the food, who prepare the food. S'il vous plaît, donnez un câlin aux infirmières, aux pompiers, aux boulangers, dans les boulangeries, des câlins, des bisous, des remerciements. A little bit of thank you, a little bit of love. Loving, wanna hear it for the workers, for the butchers, for the bakers, that love it, rock and roll it. Je veux entendre du rock and roll d'amour pour les fermiers, les travailleurs en construction. Sur les grues en bottes de cap d'acier construisent les gratte-ciels. La belle promesse pour l'avenir. Pour les courges bleues, blanches et oranges. Les courges, faut que ça danse, mais ça bouge un peu, mais oui, pour la renaissance. Pas besoin de l'eau bénite, juste une bière et du vin à la place, du jambon. Give me some of that good bacon for the cheese on print legs. Please, to the public workers, give them some free tickets for hockey, for baseball, for football. S'il vous plaît, donnez des billets pour les camionneurs. Tous ceux bon, là, les camions. Tous ceux les camionneurs pour les travailleurs publics qui ramassent nos poubelles. Garbage collectors across North America go. NBA, National Basketball Association, NHL, National Hockey League, NFL, give them free tickets. Put 10% on the side, mettez 10% sur le côté, puis donnez-leur. You already got millions. Vous avez déjà des millions. Just donnez-leur un peu. Give them a little bit. Let's go some more. Push-ups and squats and push-ups. Des accroupissements. On descend, we bring it low until sunset. We go on the mountain workout special. Sur la montagne, entraînement spécial, la sœur. 11 janvier. Open for business 24/7. Independent aspie, artist, athlete, philosopher with amnesia. Hey, votre aspie. Artiste, athlète, philosophe, indépendant, et 7e comédien. Quel Asperger's? Partie de numéralité, moins de 1 sur 300, moins de 0,44%, moins de la moitié d'1%. Comme moi qui ai l'Asperger's, mais je suis l'Asperger's avec amnésie rétrograde. Mais, survécu de la COVID, ici avec la gratitude, j'encourage à faire l'entraînement physique. I encourage you to work out and exercise. Let's go, bring it low. Ah. Et c'est super important, ça fait du bien, super important qu'on s'hydrate, mes chers, super important. L'hydratation, et on garde ça en mouvement, hydrate, super important. Hydrate, super important too. Stay hydrated all weekend. Rock and roll, kick those knees up and slide left or right while we hydrate. We keep it in motion. On garde ça en mouvement. En faisant l'hydratation. Let's go, on boit de l'eau, on s'hydrate. Hydrate. On s'hydrate. Gotta get hydrated, man. Gotta get hydrated. On s'hydrate. On boit l'eau, hydrate, drink water, sip, drink. Let's go. Hydrate. On hydrate, let's go. Keep it on the toes, rock and roll. Sur les orteils, rock and roll, away. Vous invite à l'entraînement physique de la danse. Tous les Américains du Nord, la belle province. Sur le Mont-Royal, on the mountain, Mount Royal, invite you all. Support le DRT. Soutenez la théorie de la révision de la dette. Oh, we gotta get that. Let's go for the roll. For the coast top, in we go. And this has been a workout and a workout auctioning this. Red for a man, gonna give half to my younger sister, the boots, and everything that I have. And here we are, we're on the mountain. This house can be the house of the dragon. And keep it in motion on the steel toes. 40 electricians today, special rock and roll support the DRT for the creation of the UE. Auctioning this, I don't know, I got it for 7 years ago, I don't know how much I have it, but of course, where do I have it? C'est pas d'où j'ai ça, mais je vends ça pour 1 million, 7 millions, 23 millions. So let me support the creation of the UE, unité d'échange universel. Oh yeah, that felt good. Yeah, that felt really good. Ah, ça fait du bien, ça. Ça fait du bien. Take a look at the photo, man. Take some photos, you know? Take some photos, man. Take some photos. Et voilà. Photos. Des photos, hein. Take a little bit of photos here, man. Photos, eh? Yeah, we took some photos, and we work out over time, so Gonna erase some photos now, but you keep on working out, training and exercising, man. On continue à faire l'entraînement physique, et on continue à faire l'entraînement physique, oui. Keep it working out, training and exercise, you know. Continue à faire de l'entraînement physique. Ah oui, ma chère, votre conditionnement physique commence dès aujourd'hui. Your workout starts today, starts now. Votre conditionnement physique commence dès aujourd'hui et dès maintenant. You gotta workout start now. On commence dès aujourd'hui. You gotta get that fitness on. Let's go. Give me some more squats. SQATS. Up and down we go. Hey, hey. Here we go up and down. On descend de haut en bas. Ah oui, let's go. Squats. And we go that SQATS. And we go up in the blessed. There we go. And I feel good, and always feel good when I'm here working on training and exercising. And again, another reminder that your fitness journey commences now. Encore un petit souvenir que votre conditionnement physique, ça commence dès maintenant, dès aujourd'hui. It starts now, today, with a workout, training and exercising, avec de l'entraînement physique, puis ça fait toujours du bien. It's always good, and always feel that a little good. It's always something good, and it's always good to work out, to train, and to exercise, and to feel good about it, and to get that going, and to get that little bit of hydration, and keep it on the movements, and keep it on the toes, and keep it on the go, and just start your fitness journey now. That's what I always say. Conditionnement physique, ben, ça commence dès aujourd'hui. C'est toujours mon attitude personnelle que je dis, mon conditionnement physique commence dès aujourd'hui, puis c'est pas fini parce que on a encore un peu de temps. We got a little bit of time left, so till sunset when it's not gonna be dark, but can still do some hawks. HAWK. Let's go. Et les éperviers, on entend les airs, on tourne la tête de gauche à droite, and we can slide and keep it a movement. See? Quand on fait le mouvement là, puis for l'entraînement physique, we can get that moves and we can get those toes and we can get that moving. It's our fitness journey today. Always slide to the right and slide to the left. See, we can still do squats. Des accomplissements, you know, we can drop it down low, LOW, and we can get it there, low W, those squats. We go now, and here we go. It starts today, and we get it low, you know, and that's how we work out, train, exercise, and we feel good and always feel good, and get those squats, get that booty in that beach workout. On fait l'entraînement physique. See, somebody else came, so I'm gonna salute my fellow citizens there who came, you know. It's among the few. Salutations. You're among the few who made it. See, thank you. See those fellow two citizens there. Congratulations, you're among the few who made it to the mountain on this cold day. Salutations. Vous êtes parmi ceux qui ont fait l'effort de venir dans la montagne. Je sais que c'est long janvier, il fait frais, puis c'est difficile. It's cold, it's -7 and feels cold, but hey, you did a good thing to come and make an effort to get that exercise, or you fight it. You know, c'est important, it's important, and y'all made it. So here we are, we're gonna put more here, and we're gonna do some more workout here. Until the sunset, we rock and roll all the time, every time. I'm always happy to see people on the mountain, although I thought I was gonna be solo. I was for a while, I guess, but somebody else came. I'm always happy to see somebody else, people came. But so here we're gonna go in the snow a bit. Right down, sit down on there un peu, and we can drop down to some squats, you know. We do a little bit of squats. Still slide left and right. We glisser de la gauche à droite. And here's more difficult to do push-ups, but in theory you can still do some push-ups. En théorie, ben, je peux faire des pompes, mais sinon je fais juste l'entraînement comme ça, puis je fais des éperviers, des faucons, let's go hawks. HAWK. And it's snowing now, il neige, il y a de la neige, snow. Let's go, slide left, slide right, and bring it down low. Squats, on y va. On y va, let's go dans squats. Already work out more than all the generals and NATO combined. Ça fait plus d'entraînement physique que les généraux de l'armée de l'OTAN en combinaison. And I combine, twist your hips, left and right. On tourne les hanches de la gauche et puis de la droite. And we gotta get that hydrate left and right. Advance, retreat here on the mountain, à la montagne. Get that snow, man. Snowing, it's snowing. It's cold a bit, but it's what it's supposed to be. Yesterday was above average by like 7 degrees, even more. Hier, il faisait plus chaud qu'il devrait l'être. Maintenant, c'est la température qui devrait être en temps. Là, mais avec le réchauffement climatique, with the climate change and temperatures being hotter. You know, with 2023, we broke temperatures. La 2023, on a cassé des températures. Let's go. On the toes we go. Hi. Here, there's an antenna there. There's an antenna. I wonder what is radio, television, or as these cell phones, satellites, telecommunication. We need to build more in antennes. Je me demande c'est quoi. Dans une vie parallèle, je connais les antennes, les satellites. Let's go, ta. There's more telecommunication. Let's go, build. Science and fitness can go together. La science, mais c'est entraînement physique. Des fois, il faut juste le faire. You know, sometimes you just gotta do it. Do some push-ups, do some squats, do some hawks. Do my workout. Faites l'entraînement du dragon, des fois juste faire des pompes. Faites 50 pompes, je vous prescris comme le du dragon. I prescribe as the people's doctor. Just do some push-ups sometimes, that's all you need. Start with some push-ups. C'est tout ce que vous avez besoin. Des fois, c'est juste des pompes. Tu sais, juste en faire des pompes un peu. Just do a little bit of a push-ups. And that's about where you gotta get going with that. And you start and then you keep on going, and that's where you gotta drill it, and that's where you gotta get going with that. And you start it, you do it, and you continue it, and you start today. Commencez aujourd'hui, and you keep it in motion, and one step in front of the other, do more squats. Let's go SQATS, des accroupissements. On descend, puis on monte, we go up and down. Hey, let's go for the electricians, for the plumbers. Pour les plombiers, les électriciens, pour les travailleurs, le public, les enseignants et enseignantes, for those doctors, butchers, bakers, nurses, let's go. We gotta get that squat. Gotta go up and down. Il faut qu'on descend puis on monte. Gotta go up and down. Gotta go up and down. On descend puis on monte. Drag it on, let's go. North American Collective Civilisation. Le Collectif de Civilisation Americain. We drop it. We love it. Go X. Go YZ, on descend puis on monte, we go. To the left and to the right, on descend puis on monte. We go to the left and to the right, on descend puis on monte. We go to the left and to the right, on descend puis on monte, and we go here. Now we gotta get back here, and we gotta get that drill, and we gotta go on the toes, eh? Hey, we gotta go on the toes. Let's go all the way to the sky. On descend et on monte. Let's go. Hawk, H-A-W-K. Hawk, H-A-W-K. Hawk all the way to the satellite star. Lights. Let's go. Launch that rocket more for the North American Union pour l'Union de l'Amérique du Nord pour les électriciens plombiers, les infirmières. Et pour ceux qui sont entrés dans les trains, for the train conductors, passenger and freight trains, for the public transit, pour le transport en commun, let's go Hawks. Thank you bus drivers, those driving the subways and the metro, les chauffeurs d'autobus puis le métro aussi qui conduisent, qui chauffent le transport du métro, merci. We build that metro station, we got a lot of public works, man. Work, travail. Travail indépendant, independent work. I'll work anyways independent. Overtime, every time, en temps supplémentaire, à chaque fois. Même ça, YouTuber also. I'm not only a philosopher, a dancer, a poet, an aspie with amnesia, androgynous, pansexual, rainbow, dragon, founder of the dancing goddess in the dragon kingdom. Hey, je suis pas juste un artiste, athlète, philosophe, un aspie avec amnésie. Puis là, qui fondent androgyne, pansexuel, qui fondent le royaume de la déesse et du dragon qui danse. Mais aussi, le royaume de la déesse et du dragon qui danse, mais Aussi, quelqu'un qui apprécie et qui est un fan du transport en public, des chauffeurs d'autobus, puis du système de métro, hein, le métro. C'est bâti dans les années 67, puis on a besoin d'une renouveau. We need that renewal. We need more electricity. We need more love. On a besoin de plus de... Non, so let's go. On the hawks, on the hawk, on the hawk. H-A-W-K, les épervions s'élancent dans les airs. We launch all the way to the sky. Let's go, hawk. Les ailes, on lance dans les airs. Launch all the way, hawk. And that feels good. That feels good. And, you know, we gotta get that drill, man. We gotta get that workout, slide left to right. I clean those boots. The snow, because from here to my place, it's another about 2 hours, eh? Ici jusqu'à chez nous, c'est à peu près 2 heures, puis la route, ça dépend, tout dépendant de la route que je vais prendre, ça peut être 9 km, 11 ou 13.3, depending on the route which I take. I'm not decided 100% at this point in time. It can be 9 kilometers, 11 kilometers, or it can be 13.3 kilometers. So I got a long way to go. You saw when I came. Vous avez vu quand je suis venu, puis là je retourne. And steel toes as well. I gotta save, I can't spend money on the bus. Je dois sauver l'argent pour j'étais en bus, puis même à ça, mais je le fais pour l'entraînement physique. And anyways, I do it for the workout, you know, slide left and right, on glisse. Let's go cool down now. Maintenant, on fait le cool down. Finish the water bottle. And now we cool down, you know. Now we just do the cool down. Because it's not really a cool down because I still got a way back to go back, eh? So it's a while to go, you already know. C'est encore dans l'instant, and I can't film 3 hours a day because, of course, the weather condition doesn't allow it, and here there's no lights, so... And it's snowing, so I can't go in snow. I'm gonna damage my work tool, which is the laptop. Je peux pas filmer 3 heures parce que c'est mon ordinateur portable, mon outil de travail que je travaille avec. C'est en train de filmer avec un ordinateur portable. Fait que pour le retour, il faut que je le protège de la neige. Fait que je peux pas vraiment filmer, mais je vais m'hydrater puis on va arrêter pour aujourd'hui. We're gonna finish for today. It's a hell of a workout over time every time. A workout like dragon, and I still gotta go back 2 more hours of marching in steel toe boots. Je dois me retourner chez nous d'ici. I'm on the Mount Royal. Je suis sur le Mont Royal, mais faut que je retourne chez nous, mes chers. Fait que c'est encore l'entraînement aussi, hein. It's more workouts, so add 2 more hours. What you're not gonna see, encore 2 heures, so. And what we don't see for the firefighters, the butchers, the nurses, and the doctors, eh? All the nurses, all the truckers now, hey, they need some loving, les camionneurs sur la route, puis bien sûr ceux qui transportent les aliments, qui sont dans les nettoyages, le recyclage, le compostage, puis aujourd'hui c'est jeudi, donc c'est le compostage dans mon quartier, today's compost. C'est though we're gonna load it up in those trucks, hey, it takes some doing. Ça prend du fer, fait que les autres ils vont bien sûr le mettre dans les vidanges, dans le camion pour emmener le compostage. They're gonna put it with those, they're athletes, man. Those are gonna pick up the compost now in my neighborhood. They're athletes. Please give them some tickets for hockey, for football. S'il vous plaît, donnez-leur des billets, s'il vous plaît. Football. Hey, nobody watching, but that's okay. I do it for out of love. I do out of love, out of love. Do love tonight, make love tonight. Hey, hydrate. On s'hydrate, on boit de l'eau. Oh yeah, looking like a storm maybe started early. It's supposed to come Saturday, but maybe we got a little bit of a preview because today's Thursday, 11th of January. Aujourd'hui, c'est jeudi le 11 janvier, mais peut-être on a quelque chose, un petit aperçu de la tempête. Mais peut-être la tempête commence d'avant, mais on sait pas. Fait que... Maybe. Here we are. That's a workout. Whoopa. Slip, but then fell. So that's it, rock and roll. Not gonna film the whole because I can't go back filming because it's kind of like, let me see, maybe it permits. Oh no, that's kind of sleet and kind of icy, so it won't work. C'est comme, si je vais, mais c'est comme là. No, it will. I'm gonna damage the laptop. I'd rather not. I was gonna continue filming for 3 hours going back, but you already know from other videos, ça fait déjà qu'il faut que je retourne chez nous. I gotta go back, but it's kind of that iciness, so I'm not gonna film. But grateful, thankful, rents paid, electricity bills paid for the electricians today. Gratitude de j'ai payé mon loyer, ma facture d'électricité, puis pour les électriciens. I gotta go back, so I'm going back that way, 3 ways, that way, like a snake, comme un serpent, par là, ou quelle direction, soit 9 km, 11 km, or maybe 13 km. Support the DRT for the creation of the UE, the Universal Exchange Unit, preferably by biometrics. The hand of void, the eyes need biometric identifier. My brother Bill Gates. Rock and roll 24/7 for the butchers, bakers, nurses, doctors, grocery store clerks. Pour les travailleurs en construction maintenant, sur le chemin, les camionneurs, those truckers, butchers, bakers, and those train conductors across North America coming with the trucks. And with the trucks east, west, north, south, les camionneurs, puis les infirmières, and those going to pick up the compost today. Compost, the garbage, the recycling. Rock and roll 24/7 from the lair of the dragon to the mountain. Every day, gonna come almost every day. Encourage you all to work out, train, exercise, encourage tous et toutes à faire l'entraînement physique. L'entraînement physique a été vraiment une thérapie de choix. Rock and roll. For the electricians today, always and always, for my anonymous sister friend, greatest woman I know. If I make a million, gonna give her half. A billion, gonna give her half. A trillion, gonna give her half. And for the empire. Pour l'empire. And I'm founding with trillions of kisses. Des milliards de bisous.